I think Justin is a values-based person who cares about making things better, you know, for not just himself but others, and no surprise to see him go off into Parliament. Intelligent person who was pretty tough and resilient. And I think they've thrown a fair bit at him at the time, the VFL and AFL. Through the very early 90s, 92, 93, 94, the game did start to change. It started to move towards that quasi-professionalism. I remember there were specific clauses and contracts and some specific conditions that probably weren't as fair as they otherwise should have been. I remember, you know, training started to be scheduled around the clock, and it made it harder for guys to be at work and maintain second employment or study. So more was being asked of players. So therefore, players started to ask more of their association. It was that point, you know, that Justin's leadership came to the fore, and he had standing in the game, and I think that's very important. I mean, he's a very good player, Justin Madden. The game was evolving, it was becoming increasingly professional. The stakes were greater. It was more important. The players were represented effectively, and I guess he rose to that challenge. Footy's a lot different, and so was the association. We didn't have, you know, media or social. It was just he was able to convince everyone this is really, really important, and that's leadership. You know, seeing something, a state of affairs that you need to change and changing it. In the context of the Players Association, you'll be remembered for really bringing a sense of credibility and legitimacy to the PA, and ultimately, a good Players Association is good for the game. So I think Justin is, should be remembered for really giving us a sense of credibility and legitimacy in the decision-making of the game. I'd just like to say, congratulations, Justin. I think it's a tremendous achievement. I think there's not too many other life members. I think there's only one. So, the Madden family is synonymous with the history of the Players Association. We have a medal struck in their honour, and we obviously prepared him well for the rigours of public life later on. So he probably owes us. Sincerely, mate, congratulations and all the very best.